Good evening and welcome to the 2023 You're My Fantasy Football Draft Selection Show presented by OceanGate. I'm Connor Lagman, lead commissioner and your host tonight. Each team has chosen a representative to be here for tonight's draft selection show, so let's meet our guests. Representing our league's newest member, Matt. Bengals starting quarterback, Joe Burrow. Ow. And representing last year's last place finisher, Gina and Patrick, we have this year's inevitable comeback player of the year winner, Damar Hamlin. Here for last year's 8th place finisher, Alex, it's 4-time MVP winner, Aaron Rodgers. For last year's 7th place finisher, Hannah, we have 4-time Super Bowl champion, Rob Gronkowski. Happy to be here! You're probably happy to be anywhere. And representing last year's 6th place finisher, Tom, we have Cowboys great and broadcasting Nostradamus, it's Tony Romo.
I knew you were going to say that, Connor. But thanks for having me. Here as always with my partner, Jim Nance. What I've done is actually I've predicted which pick we're going to get and placed it in this gold envelope.
Good for you, Tony. Here for our previous 5th place finisher, EOL, it's 2012 Rookie of the Year, Cam Newton.
Ain't no 31 quarterbacks in the NFL better than me.
Of course there aren't, Cam. Appearing for last year's 4th place finisher, Ben, we have average NFL quarterback, Patrick Mahomes.
All right. Okay. I got myself into it, so I guess I have to. Hi, Kermit the Frog here.
Representing last year's bronze medal 3rd place finisher, Amanda, it's none other than future Hall of Famer and NFL GOAT, Tom Brady.
Where am I?
It's good to see Father Time is still undefeated. Representing last year's co-champion Rob, we have the legendary plumber, Mario, as played by Chris Pratt.
It's a me, Mario.
It certainly is. And representing the other co-champion, Connor, it's the one and only Amaya. Thank you to all our representatives for attending this year's draft selection show. Here's how the draft lottery will work. To ensure the highest level of integrity and randomness, we have developed a completely new selection method never before witnessed by the fantasy world. To break it down, I'll pass it off to our VP of Lottery Operations, Phil Acchio.
It's Ashio, but thank you, Connor. We call it the Interdimensional Pigeon Race. We've trained a team of hyper-intelligent pigeons, each representing a team in our league, to race through a series of interdimensional portals. These portals are located on different planets, timelines, and fictional universes, from Westeros to the MCU, and even a world ruled by sentient squirrels. To determine our draft order, we release pigeons in synchronized flight to navigate through the portals. But here's the twist. The pigeons' progress was not measured by time, but the number of absurd obstacles they encountered on their cosmic journey. For instance, if a pigeon found itself in a musical number led by a tap-dancing Russell Wilson, it was worth 12 points. If a pigeon ended up in a heated debate between time-traveling Antonio Browns over the definition of a catch, that was worth 86 points. Now, the pigeon that emerged from the final portal, covered in whatever David Tyree had on his helmet in Super Bowl 42 while riding a Packers training camp tricycle, was deemed the winner, and their team got the first pick of our fantasy draft. The pigeon that returned wearing a crown of cheese curds and a suitcase filled with Jamal Williams' manga collection gets the 2nd pick, and so on. Back to you, Connor.
Thanks, Phil. Because human beings can only experience 3 dimensions, we're unable to show you live footage of the race. Viewing recordings of this race could cause seizures, insanity, hepatitis B, death, or worse, expulsion. Therefore, the results have been placed in these secure envelopes. So without further ado, let's unveil the results and kick off this fantastical season of fantasy football. Good luck, everyone. Pick number 10 will be made by Ben.
Count them. 1, 2, 3.
We're not counting to 10, Patrick.
Okay. Okay, now I believe we're all squared away.
The 9th pick belongs to Anna.
Let's go! Yeah!
Picking 8th will be Tom.
Aha! See, I actually predicted that we would get the 8th pick.
You just have every number in that folder, don't you?
No.
The 7th pick of the draft will go to Gina and Patrick. The 6th pick goes to Matt.
How?
The 5th pick will be made by Connor. And now, only 4 teams remain. The 4th pick of the 2023 You're My Fantasy Football Draft presented by OceanGate goes to Amanda.
Giselle, is that you?
The 3rd pick goes to EOL. Ain't no 2 picks in this draft higher than me. The 2nd pick will be made by Rob.
Let's go.
And that means the number 1 pick of the 2023 Fantasy Football Draft belongs to Alex. The draft order is now set. Congratulations, Alex, on securing the number 1 overall pick. We will be drafting on Tuesday, September 5th at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central Time. Best of luck to all the teams this year.